morning, y'all. So I finally figured out how to do the music thing, and I had it working before I started, and now for some reason it doesn't want to work. Up at 5 a.m. feeding pets. Morning pages, I know. We're gonna mourn. We're gonna mourn. Good morning, good morning. Oh, this is so mad because it was literally just working. Oh. I can hear it in the background. Man. Man. I'm gonna try it one more time. Figure out why this isn't playing. I totally had it working, y'all. Totally had it working. Oh, and now it's just acting all kinds of funny, so it's probably gonna make me launch and relaunch. So my goal was to get this through the audio through the computer, not through the microphone, and I did it. Like, I totally did it, and now I see it's not working. Oh, let me delete it. Remove, then we'll re-add it and see. Twitch soundtrack, add source. One Dog Night, 20 months of subbing, let's go. Thank you so much, Jackie. Man, it went up and then went right back off, so I'll work on it later. Oh well, I'm trying, chat. I thought it would have got a little popover thing in my Twitch app talking about it in the soundtrack feature. Yeah, and then as soon as it launched, it died. So I probably got to do a bunch of stupid restarting and refreshing and all this stuff. But it's a Twitch plugin called Twitch Soundtrack, which gives you all the approved music, right? All the stuff that's not going to be taken down, and all the stuff that's going to be, allowed to play on stream. Barely into my first cup of coffee on a Saturday, Cal. I'm in round 2. And there would definitely be a round 3. So what I was thinking this morning is I've been thinking about writing a bunch, obviously. It's kind of what I do. And how... Ooh, hang on. I might have found a button to do this. And how I wish I wrote more, right? It's always my dream to be able to write in my journal a lot more. Like, that's... Like, if I had nothing to do... This thing's still not working. If I had nothing to do... And what would be, like, my dream scenario? It'd be reading a book and writing, right? 2 things I rarely make the time for. So I decided, well, I don't have much today to do. You know, my wife's working. My son's out playing pickleball with his grandparents. My daughter's still asleep. Toby's been taken out twice. He's good to go. I'm pretty free this morning. I did my giveaway winner post that comes up at 10 a.m. Refills was scheduled yesterday to go out at 10. Let's write. So I figured I would put myself to the test this morning and commit to writing during the stream. So we're gonna exit that. What is today? I'm so confused. Saturday stream, right? It's definitely weird. So, like, I'm literally, y'all should probably get, like, notebooks, talk amongst yourselves, figure out what you want to do. I'm gonna get out some writing instruments, and I'm gonna write. So we have Ye Olde Brasstown. Do you need prompts to get yourself motivated to write? Not generally. Because, okay, so let's get the one thing straight. I don't have a writing habit, right? So do I need prompts? I think a better answer is probably I don't know, right? So if I get into a writing habit, then maybe once I get to a certain point, maybe, okay, maybe prompts are needed, right? Maybe prompts are needed for these things. Like today, I don't feel like I need any sort of prompting to write. I just know that I'm not using my notebook as well as I should. And like today, like, well, I've never really written on a Saturday, so what if I recap my week a little bit, something like that. And the last thing I wrote in my notebook, this is going against everything that we're doing today. So Nicholas Bate is a blogger I follow, and he just has short little posts and links and highlights. So the entire post the other day was a quote. It said, "Stop, really stop, really stop trying to do everything." And here I am trying to do everything. That's literally the last thing I wrote in my notebook. So we're going to try to do everything. Pen Addict Daddy, have you tried the $65 Mont Blanc Elixir inks? Do they suck or are they worth it? I have not tried those. What is the... I think I've heard of them. What's special about them? What did I miss? Nothing. Nothing at all. I think just the price. Just the price is special. What's funny is I forgot what I was going to say now. Just the Mont Blanc inks, the Mont Blanc standard inks are really well priced, right? Like they are not expensive whatsoever. So I don't know what the benefit of is from Mont Blanc to like make like an expensive ink. Oh, we shouldn't put the metal pen next to the fancy pen. The one thing I don't do in my journal is put down day and dates and times. So like today, if I'm going to start writing right now, I'm not going to put down, Saturday, I don't even know what day it is, May 29th, right? And, 9 o'clock in the morning, I'm just going to start writing. Best advice I've ever heard about writing is write what needs to be written. So yeah, when I don't do since I don't really do prompts, I'll have, I do use my timers to do like a writing, like a focused writing. I don't know, the term writing sprint isn't the right word, but I don't have this on my desk because it gets in the way. But I have this is my 15-minute hourglass timer, right? And so you can just set it on your phone or just look at your watch or whatever. Hey, Josh. This is a 15-minute sand glass that I got from Gentleman Stationer. He's got some really, really cool ones. So, you just pop that up and do like a dedicated writing thing. I won't do it today because I'm stopping and starting too much talking, but so yeah. Daily pages have been life-changing for me. Started back in 2008. Haven't been 100% consistent, but more on than off. I think that's a goal, right? Creative Gray. Like, I think that's the goal. Is like, they make a difference. I'm not perfect. And in the end, they help, right? So, like, even when I'm doing, like, the 15-minute, if I'm doing a 15-minute timer, or like Creative Gray saying I do 3 pages regardless, it doesn't have to be about anything. Like, literally write about nothing. So I was trying to get some music in here while we do this. And it's not working, despite the fact that it was working. So now I'm just mad. Have you tried Muji paper? It depends. I haven't tried some of it. I've tried some of the smaller notebooks, but I haven't tried all of them. So I purposely chose this Nakaya with the Robert Oster Fire on Fire because I haven't been using it, and it's showing that I haven't been using it. It's a little bit dried up. That's what orange inks do. They tend to dry up faster than red, orange, and yellow inks. We might have to switch pens already. What do you do with a notebook when they're full? I just put them on my shelf. I write a start date in here, like in the back of the book, and then I'll put it on the shelf when I'm done with just an end date. I don't really go back through and audit them or anything like that. All right, there we go. That was going to make me mad if I couldn't use this pen because that's all I wanted to use. Sometimes the orange inks needs a little bit of prompting. And I'm not necessarily going to show you what I'm writing. I mean, it's nothing special or important. But it doesn't matter, right? You just go. You can have a topic, you can not have a topic. I can write about the frustrations I just had with this pen, right? So like what other things do y'all do? What do you do with a notebook when they're full? I just realized now that the music's off, I can hear the fan. Actually remove covers of used write notepads, pocket notebooks, and toss the pages. I want the artwork. That's funny. Don't toss the pages. So this is my Masubi journal with the bank paper. I'm a bank paper person now. They go in a bag in a closet. Why do they go in a bag? Just so you know where they are. What's the worst pen over $100 you ever tried? That's a great question. Let me think on that. I don't know. Was the Vinvestus over $100? Let me think. Because like I wouldn't, that's not a pen that would be hanging around, right? Like a worst pen over $100 that I ever tried. Like that's not a pen that just like chills and hang around. Good morning, chat. Brad, love the recent discussion over Le FOMO. Well, Pen Addict members are in for a treat this morning. Because that's what I wrote about again. But yeah, it's something I've talked about for a long time. And it's something that I struggle with from time to time too, right? So, who was it? I'll have to scroll back up. Who was just saying they write 3 pages regardless? What size pages are you using? A5? It's a Baron Fig bag I don't want to use for anything else. Gotcha. So you just know where they are. Oops. Need to fix something real quick here. Amherst writers and artist methods. Do you have can you link that in the chat? Creative Gray? Yeah. Are you using, what type of notebooks are you using? Whatever you have. I mean, you use a bunch, right? If you've been doing this for over a decade. Do you have like favorites? Do you have like go-to things? I don't worry about making my writing pretty. I just want to go. Depends, very inconsistent for notebooks. I'm not one for journaling, so my morning pages are a one-word fiction prompt in either a field notes or an A5 clay fontaine. See, I think that's perfect. Like, legitimate Galantium. Like, I would love that habit. Like, that's something I should do, right? That should be like number 1 on my list of things to do, but I don't. So I'm trying today, right? That's the best I can do. Today I'm gonna write, and then we're gonna see what happens. Hey, good morning, Alan. 13 months of subbing. Let's go. So yeah, that's the deal. Today we write, and then you know, we go from there. Some people just aren't very. If you're gonna come in and troll this channel, at least be good. Be good at your job. We've all been to Penn Island, so we're good with that joke. If you're gonna come in and troll, do better. At least make me laugh if you're gonna troll. Like, I have been to Penn Island many times, so let's lose that one. Okay. Alan Raffle winner Shootco got a shout out on the Goulet Pincast. Why? Because he never wins a giveaway? What was the shout out? I didn't know there was a Goulet Pincast. Oh, let me put out that. Let me grab that link. Amherst Writers. I just want to pull this up over here so I don't forget. I love reading like writing prompt stuff, even though I never follow any of the stuff. Today we ride. That's a good stream titles. Today we write. We'll do that. We'll email it to you too. Cool. I got it pulled up here. I definitely want to see that though. Like, I like to read about writing, right? New here. Good morning. Hey, Sai. Welcome. We talk about pens and writing here. Like, this is what we do. We talk about pens and paper and ink. And if you like stationery, you're in the right place. Today is a pretty chill stream. I'm just writing some notes and talking. And everyone's talking about how they go about writing and journaling and things like that. So, Pencil Island. Now that's a funny one. We like to get the lead out there. So yes, Pencil Island. That's more of my jam. Morning. Very cool. My daughter really loves to write. That's awesome. I appreciate the follow. Thank you so much. Wopex Ward. Whew. Man, that's a special location. So let me know if you're writing this morning, what you're writing in and on and with. Y'all have me writing on the left-hand side of the page now. I just want y'all to know. Thought about going to Pencil Island, but didn't see the point. Damn it, Creative Gray. That's Kate's job. That is a Kate joke. I like that we officially have Kate jokes in the chat now. I was into writing poetry as an outlet through high school. It helped me so much. Absolutely. Rings, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. If anyone's writing this morning, let me, aren't all the animals on Pencil Island feral? Oh my God, that's actually legitimately good. Did you just make that up, Alan? Like, I'm not even joking. That's a smart joke. What is wrong with us? We have legitimate problems. I should be writing my project proposal, but I'm still waking up. I enabled a budding pen addict yesterday. How'd you do it, Schmevelin? pen, do you use a different pen based on your mood or what stationery you're writing on? It's definitely stationery. It's definitely paper dependent. I will manage to use, like, I use a lot of fountain pens, right? So I'll make sure I have a fountain pen friendly paper for that. Like, that's what this is. This is called bank paper. It's fountain pen friendly. Like, this is a wet ink, and like it doesn't bleed through or anything. It looks good on the paper. I'll generally use like my gel and ballpoint pens on more standard issue papers, like your basic types of papers, pocket notebook papers, things that aren't necessarily fountain pen friendly. The mood thing is a good question. I don't know. I have so many pens. Like, I always have, like, probably anytime I'm ready to write, there's always like a decision between like 4 or 5 pens that I want to write with at that particular time. So that just kind of goes with the flow. Inked up my Aurora Flex for the first time in a while, using it on Midori paper. That's one of my favorite writing pens. Rewizzles. I love that pen. I need to ink that up. Got my Galen Leather notebook in Lamy Studio to do my morning journaling. Ghost of Sunny. Do you have any particular format that you follow? Do you just do it, just kind of like morning pages, things like that? Oh, I'm looking at Schmevelin's. Talked them into a second fountain pen, had a Metropolitan and wasn't posting. Been writing a Leuchtturm today, Openness, everyday notebook. I think that's a great everyday notebook. Had a patient at work notice my Retro 51, chatted about fountain pens for 30 minutes. Hilarious. That's awesome. Zebracado, JD lady. I don't know that one. A little ruler on my pen. Is there really? So there was a link I didn't put in today's refill, but I'm gonna put it on Ink Links. There's a tactical ruler, which it's really not. It's just like a what do they call, like, the engineer's triangle rulers? There's a name for that. I was like, really, you're gonna market this as a tactical ruler? I was gonna write about it, and I was like, I'll just link to it because it's kind of silly. It's been done before, but no one's ever called it tactical. Pop Pickles, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Hope you're having a good Saturday morning. We're just here writing, talking about pens. Pro tip, Bertram's Inkwell has a sweet deal on 2 packs of Leuchtturm A5s. Leuchtturms are legit good. This morning's writing about my thoughts on a work frustration. Love that so much. Rhodey notebook, Twisby 580 ALR Prussian blue with a 1.1 stub nib. Oh, we just don't match on the ink. Robert Oster School blue for headings. 580 AL red with fine nib, and Robert Oster great Southern Ocean for sentences. I love it. So this is the exact same pen, exact same nib with the Pannonia Cotton Candy ink, and this is going to be my next pen. So I'm gonna keep writing with this one a little bit more. That's why I kind of got them all out. These are my main fountain pens inked up. I still have a few more inked up that I need to get through. I like to work them all out, so I haven't been writing as much. More of a brain dump helps me feel calm for the rest of the day and works through problems. Ghost of Sunny, that's exactly what I want to attempt to accomplish. Like, I don't have any set dedicated rules that we're definitely going to do this, right? Other than write, right? Other than put the things out of the head into the book. And that's the deal. I got my daughter a Kaweco Sport this week, and today she said the wooden pencil she got in school is her favorite pencil pen. It's super exciting. Yay. No rules, just write. Outback. Let's have more Pencil Island jokes. Anyone got any more Pencil Island jokes? Wow, all of is actually 2 words. I don't know if y'all know that. I just wrote it as 1 word. It's actually 2 words if you write up all of. Daily writer Jason Neal Penworks Tucker with a Birmingham Gerber Golf Tower Pink. Wow, what a name. They must have been out of that one when I was shopping the other day, because I would have bought it just on the name alone. Daily sketchbook, I use spoke mechanical pencil. That's awesome. Also been enjoying the Pano book for work. It's such a good format. It's a really, really good format. Like if I was making something unique for the desk, I would have hoped I would have made that. That's how good I think that product is. Like it's there. You have 120 milliliters. Okay, well I'll get that the next time. So we're now in with Birmingham Studio after my last order. I don't know if you were in the last chat, but they're gonna send me over some stuff to give away. So we now have an in over there. So we'll be doing some stuff with them pretty frequently. Can y'all actually hear this pen on the page when I'm writing? You can lead a horse to Pencil Island, but you cannot make it ink. Damn it, Creative Gray. That's a good one. Claire finally found a Parker 25 with a fine nib, and I'm surprised at how well it writes. That's awesome. Yeah, I just realized, like, this, the nib on this Nakaya. So Nakaya is, you know, these Nakaya nibs have a ton of feedback on them, which is what I like. And this is a broad that I got modified into a stub, which you can't see. There you go. So they just, and on the bank paper, which is kind of got a little bit of texture anyway, it's awesome. It's awesome. And it's pretty close to my microphone too. It's like if I got this, if I took out this Pilot and started writing with it, I don't think you'd hear it. So this is my normal pace, my normal style, my normal writing. I'm not doing anything special. I'm not trying to make it neat and clean. That's just kind of what my normal day-to-day writing looks like. Like that, and that's about as fast as I go. Like it's speedy. My biggest frustration is finding notebooks that don't bleed through with my fountain pens. Well, you're in the right place, Creative Gray. You need to start looking at Midori for one, because they're reasonably easy to find. The Leuchtturm actually behaves reasonably well. The Midori does better. And then like Kikuyo's, other things. Yeah. So, like, I think you're in the right... That was seriously loud. Miss G's Crafties. Good morning. Y'all go follow Miss G's Crafties. I was watching her do her planner this morning, getting her planner ready for June. And I was just fascinated with all the things she was doing. She has the coolest washi tape ring that I've ever seen. It's insane. It's like the size... You know the wreaths that you hang on your door? You know, like if it's Christmas time and you put the wreath on your door, she has like a washi tape ring with just like all the washi tapes around it. And it's cool because, like, okay, they're all together, right, on the ring, and then you just can pull off the thing on there. I was dying. That was cool. I'd never seen that before. See, I learned something today. So thank you, Steph. Y'all make sure you go follow Miss G's Crafties and set your alerts for when she's on, so you can go hang out, because she's awesome. I wanted to grab the ring and run. Amazing. See, one of the good things about writing while streaming is I can just write what we talk about. And then that's like a reminder to think about these things. You'll find me at the next pen show with my washi tape ring hanging from my backpack. Uh-oh. We'll steal it. We'll all steal it, though. How many tapes do you think are on there? I mean, it's a smaller. It's not like full door size ring, but it's like basketball size ring. Like, it's no joke. There's got to be 50, 60 tapes on there, I bet, huh? Maybe it's smaller than that. It's a 10-inch ring with mostly 5mm washi. Yeah, that's a lot. We're developing a set of King Killer Chronicles washi tape for our upcoming fundraiser World Builders. Oh, sweet. I haven't journaled in a long time, and I think it's because I don't want to use this Webby anymore, and I'm almost done with it too. I should just kill it. So don't kill it. Use the remaining pages for like testing, like sketching, testing, and then pick up another book for writing. Good morning. What are you doing streaming on a Saturday? I'm so glad because I can join. I'm glad you can join too. I don't have anything going on this Saturday morning, which is rare. And I've missed writing in my notebook, so I figured, well, if I'm going to write my notebook, let's just flip on the stream and see if anyone else wants to write too. So that's it. That's it. 64 with room to grow. Nice. I was close. I said 50 or 60. So yeah, if you want to write along, go for it. So I'm taking some time to just write in my journal, just kind of unload and then chat and talk and drinking my coffee while you write in your notebook. I need a refill, but I don't want to get up. I'm going to switch pens after this page. I'm doing my morning page. I've been doing morning pages for a week or so now and I've been enjoying it. Yeah, so that's what I was thinking. I want to do this. So I think every morning when I get up, I've got time to write, but I don't. I like grab coffee and scroll on my phone. Watching someone journal is as good as journaling. Yeah, I think that counts. You're mentally journaling. Hey, good morning, Jesse. Organizing my inks while listening. Very relaxing. Nice. How do you organize your inks? Is there a method to the madness? Mine are kind of sorted by brand, but that's about it. They're just kind of a mess. Don't they have these things that could do tasks for you? Yeah, so my son's out playing pickleball, which I couldn't play this morning because these allergies are kicking my ass, and my daughter's still asleep. So, and my wife's working. So that's another reason why we're streaming this morning, because I actually have some freedom, except for coffee freedom. I don't have coffee freedom this morning. But I need another cup. I might go jump and get it. Hey, good morning, Wolfman Brim. Welcome. By the way, I missed it on stream, but thank you so much for the sub. Oh, absolutely. Glad to do it. Glad to do it. I eat Pop-Tarts, drink coffee, and chicken on my Animal Crossing island like the middle-aged woman that I am. So this is funny, Jackie. My kids just discovered Pop-Tarts. I don't know how or why. But like it's this whole thing with them now. It's like, oh my God, Pop-Tarts. Do you know what Pop-Tarts are? Have you seen Pop-Tarts? Can we get Pop-Tarts? I want Pop-Tarts. I'm like, they're 14 and 12. And like, I'm not like one of those, like, you can't have all the things, all the fun things people. But they've literally just discovered Pop-Tarts. I feel like I'm a failure as a parent. Peasies, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Everyone here still in bed. Kids are awake but aren't bouncing off the walls yet. About to put the coffee on. Yeah. It is rain. It was totally random. That caught me off guard. I thought it was maybe something they just discovered when they were younger and it didn't stick. And okay, we'll move on. But like, my son is like, what are Pop-Tarts? I'm like, what am I even doing with my life? I'm a failure. So that's weird that you say that, because Pop-Tarts are new, apparently, to my kids. Pop-Tarts and Dr. Pepper are the breakfast of anarchists. So, like, my daughter is known for Dr. Pepper and Fruit Loops from the Raleigh Penn Show back in the day. Wolfman Brim, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Sandra would always bring my daughter Dr. Pepper and Fruit Loops to the Raleigh Penn Show every day. Once we moved from the old hotel that had like a breakfast buffet, my daughter would get Dr. Pepper and Fruit Loops, not together, but just like a bowl of dry Fruit Loops and a glass of Dr. Pepper. So that's a thing. My house was a toaster strudel house. Yeah. When you've had artisanal Pop-Tarts, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I've never had like the artisanal Pop-Tarts. I should though. So if I stop talking for a while, I am writing. We're on like page and a half so far. Like, this is the plan, to write, and y'all should feel like writing too. Taste test between Pop-Tarts and French toast. French toast? Like, French toast is always going to win, right? Is that what we're saying? I forgot how early it is for my West Coast friends, since I normally don't go till 10 on the weekdays, and it's at least 7 a.m. Y'all are up before 7 this morning. I just realized how many West Coast, Best Coast peeps are out there. Y'all are amazing. All right. Oh my God, remember when toaster strudels would stay a bit frozen in the middle? No, my toaster strudels always burnt the hell out of me. No, toaster strudels are like fire lava in your mouth. Up in Yosemite this weekend? Sweet. Yes, it is early. Facts. I'm gonna go grab some more coffee. Seriously. I'm not gonna change the stream. It'll take me 2 seconds. See, that was fast. Fast. Chair stream. I need to get chair emote. Chair emotes on the list. Kate, thanks for being sub for 8 months. Let's go. Let's go. Gathering this afternoon. Ooh, smoked salmon. Yes. Can I come over? I want to come over. Come on, alerts. All right. That page is done. Let's put that pen away. I don't know if we're going to use all the pens today. All right. Let's do cotton candy. I said I was going to do cotton candy next. Who needs a sub in this stream? I'm feeling generous. We have Schmevelin before 7 a.m. It's on. Pre 7 a.m. Schmevelin is lit. What notebook is this? It looks superb. So you're going to regret asking that question. This is a superb notebook. So this is the Masubi Indigo Journal. Iridescent indigo, and it's a bank paper interior. Schmevelin, thanks for the gift sub. What is up with my alerts? So stupid. Let's go. Thank you, Schmevelin. Enjoy, even supposing. 3 p.m. Pacific. I could probably get there. Get to the airport now. Buy a ticket. 4 hours. It's doable. So yeah. This notebook, you don't even want to Google this notebook. If you don't know what this notebook is, don't Google it. Is that journal really 150? I told you not to Google it. Hide it from the wife, 86. I told you not to do that. I told you no. I thought it was like 130 though. It's not my normal move, but I love them. And, my next one won't be this way. My last one was a Midori MD that was like $15 or $20. I've had this Masubi sitting here, and I just want to use it. The folios are much more reasonably priced, so I do have the folios next. But I couldn't, like, Japanese denim is one of those things that's like my trigger. It's like, well, if I'm ever going to get a fancy Masubi, it's going to be this one. So yes, the Masubi folios are in the 20s and 30s, depending on the paper. So yeah, if you look at the folio, which is the same paper, just a different material on the exterior, it's just like a standard flexible cover. They're like $25 bucks, $30. I have the exact same and totally worth it. Agree. I will buy another one, but I gotta fill this one first, right? These notebooks have a job. If you're spending that much on a notebook, it has a job to do, and that's to capture everything in your head. I bought a Masubi the first year Daryl was at San Francisco and still haven't cracked it open. So did I, and I just kept giving them. I would buy them to support Daryl, and then I would use them as giveaway items because I couldn't bring myself to using them. And then I finally committed once I saw this one. So yeah, you got to use it if you're spending that kind of money. Like it's not a trophy. Oh, even supposing asked me about the pen, Twisby 580 ALR Prussian Blue. Pannonia Cotton Candy. I won't pronounce the name. And Daryl is so good about being ethical and humane in his business. That's why I don't even blink about spending this money. Now, I don't need 3 of them, right? But like, I am super happy to be able to support Daryl in what he makes. Yeah, absolutely. Have you ever tried Dapper Dan notebooks? No, but it seems like I've heard of them. Hey, Evan, drop a link in there. That was a great episode. Drop a link in the show notes. don't know if I want this in the. I don't know if I want my full writing in here. I mean, I'm not writing about y'all or anything, but sorry about the sniffles too. This is allergies killing me. All right, I'm gonna step away and blow my nose real fast. Sorry, so I gotta stop sniffling at y'all. I'm gonna mute this because it might be loud. Sorry about that. That's better than me continuing to sniffle into the mic. Great to see so many paper brands out now. Yeah, totally. It does affect what people think about fountain pens, right? Like, it makes a difference. Let's do this. So we still might need to use those pens. Sorry, I'm trying to get arranged appropriately here. At least have some moderate visuals. What I find funny about this whole stream is that I was considering streaming morning pages during my own stream during the week. Absolutely. I need to go follow Creative Gray. One thing I haven't been writing in enough is this Glyphy. But do y'all ever, so one of the problems I have is that I get all these cool new products that I want to test, but I want my writing to be all in one place, which is in here, this notebook. But then I have like these things like the Glyphy that I need to test, and I haven't been. I am really happy with this Pannonia ink. I thought this ink would be drier than it is, but it's not at all. So we should probably do a giveaway here momentarily. If you're new to the stream, I usually do giveaways, notebooks. I have a ton of notebooks to give away. A few pens here and there, sometimes some inks. So we'll do a giveaway here in a few minutes. My experience with the few Pinot inks I've used is they've been all lowly and wet, but not too wet. Yeah, that's definitely the feel I'm getting. So I ordered 2 more. Yeah, so far on the Gliffies, I still say hold off. Like I wouldn't go trying to hunt them down from Japan or the Netherlands, those stores. I still want to put this paper through the ringer. I'm not convinced it's the same as it's in the Croquis. So hold tight on that. That's on the short list of things to do, but my short list is long. The Gliffy is very sharp, but you can see, here's this is actually the ink I'm using now. So it handled it pretty well. But I need to get the side by side with the Croquis to make sure that we're talking apples to apples here, right? Because I am not convinced. Yeah, I enjoy specifically the 60 GSM cream Croquis. Like the 50 GSM white stuff is good. It's the 60 GSM cream that I'm in love with. The Gliffy is really well made. Yeah, this is a great pink. It's called Pannonia Cotton Candy. It's this word right here, Vattacucor, Vattacucor. I have a review on penaddict.com, and you can see some better pictures. Is it Japanese? Yeah, the brand is Moramon, so they're a Japanese brand. But they have a lot of presence in the U.S. under the Moramon brand. But these Gliffy, this particular notebook, they haven't really brought over, and they're working on that now. And this is the ink. This is the same ink and setup I'm using in this page of the journal. I'm in India, so I'll have to figure a way to get it to Japan. Dr. D, look up Ayush paper. Someone put the Ayush paper in link in the chat. Friday's review for Dr. D. That was fast. That was fast, Chaotic Fox. Dr. D, this is an Indian brand. Very, very fountain pen friendly paper. We were on the same wavelength. Susan did the review and really, really loved it. Like, she gave it a rave review. Been out of the loop. Anyone know if Blackstone ink is completely gone or will they come back? I do not know. I dropped a Conklin I had gotten via Truefay and the nib bit. Can I replace that? Where would I find them? I would email Truefay to see if they can get you a replacement. I don't know anyone that sells loose Conklin nibs. If you want to get it repaired, you can also get it repaired. Various nibsmiths. Yeah, Dr. D, you would be very happy with that paper. So I would email Truefay to see if they can get a spare nib. That's what I would do first. Oh, Goulet has replacement nibs? Okay, there you go. Because, yeah, I think you can get loose Conklins. I just don't know who has them. Anderson has them? Sweet. There you go. I make myself have stringent rules, so I don't buy all the things. Wire binding means no for Irish paper. Yeah, I get that. That's funny. But no, that's you have to have those type of rules, or you end up like me. Stuff everywhere. All right, let's do a giveaway after I finish this sentence. We still have a gold spot box to open. We still have a Birmingham ink coming. Yeah, if you ever drop like a pen you can't get a replacement nib for, look at Custom Nib Studio. Look at Nib Grinder. And you can find, those are people that will repair your nibs, and you can go through these process online. Have you seen the new Midori diaries on jet pens? They're so pretty, but the wide ruling kills me. Which specific ones? So I got a bunch of the F series. I got a bunch of the cotton pads, journals. I didn't get lined. I dislike this pad. Where's Stretch? I thought Stretch was in here. We're going to fight over this pad. Look at this. So, the ridge is going to be two-sided here. I'm going to have... I'm having words with this. All right, let's give away a notebook. All right, here's a good one. One page, one day ones. I haven't seen those. This is another one of these Kunasawa journals that I should use. This is the Kunasawa Fine Notebook. It's a little bit of a narrower A5. It's got a grid. It's got 192 pages. This is a really sweet notebook. And let's give it away. Then I want to look at that link. Alright, I gotta figure out how to get my mouse in here. Let's see. Alright, let's do this giveaway. So, if you're new to the stream this morning, I do giveaways very frequently. Let me pull up this link so we can talk about it momentarily. You don't have to be a subscriber or even a follower. You don't have to live in the United States. I will ship worldwide. I just like to give stationery that I have too much of and get it out in the world for other people to use. And I have not made... We're going to put the Milky Way up here for safekeeping. I have not made this easy on myself today, chat. Keyboard-wise. All right, so I'm going to give away this notebook. So to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is type !raffle. I want to look at those. We're going to look at those diaries in just a second because I haven't seen those. Yeah, this is a great format. It's tall and narrow. It's not as narrow as the Travelers. And then it's grid. It is a 5mm grid. Just a really, really pretty notebook. Stay focused, Brad. Thank you, Bork and Bork. So yeah, there's the page. Kind of cream color grid. Just a sweet notebook. Let's do a little... I need to bring some scissors in here so I stop ripping all these things. So, Miss G's Crafties, this is my washi pen storage. My washi tape storage. I don't have a big ring like you. We just put it on the pen well around the pen. I love graph cream paper. This is a great notebook. Great layout. Refill just arrived. Oh yeah, I was supposed to I always you heard my alert going off. That's for me to check that it actually delivered. Funny story, Pen Addict members. Oh, I got your email, Corin. I didn't get last week's refill. And I went and looked, and it had unsubscribed me. And I obviously didn't click unsubscribe to my own newsletter. That has happened to a few people over this year, where it'll just like magically unsub. And I wish I could explain it, but it happened to me. All right, giveaway is closed. Pick a winner. Quixotic Fox. Nice. I'm gonna write your name better than Kate's name, so they will be jealous. Ha ha. Ha ha. Anything I can do to cause trouble. All right. I was going to look at these notebooks. Totally missed the giveaway. Too busy digging up Animal Crossing plants. Got to do what you got to do. They're the one that introduced me to... That's true. That's true. Fair. What I need to do is just write y'all a letter. All right. Let me pop into this real quick, because I'm curious now. I have not seen these. My Stories and Memories, Midori One Day, One Page Diary Star. Oh, this is serious business. This is like book bound. This is a no joking diary. I like this. So the question is the format, though, right? Huge line. I'm impressed with them until we open them, right? And then like this would be served so well to be blank. It would be served really, really well to be blank. Like this is a lot. Like that's kind of a downer. Like this, keep all of the trim and the artwork and go blank, right? Like I get it now. Yeah. God, this would be served so well if it was blank on the inside. Is the other one the same? The B6 size. What a great cover. So this is a little bit different binding. Still like this book style binding. Or even just softer lines, yeah. Even if it was college rule, anything but that. Right, so what do we got here? Same here, right? God, they even split this. Maybe it's just the first page. Oh, these are all split. That's a challenge. That's a challenge, y'all. Like, if you're going to limit what's on the page, you can't break it up with these lines. Like this, like take this right here, this square, and make me a notepad. Just make me a notepad with, this is 4 pages of notepad, right? I don't see that this is necessarily like a super, super useful diary. I mean, it's cool as all get out. I just don't know the usefulness of it. I get, though, that it's supposed to be the 1 year, 1 day. Actually, here's a question for y'all. I have an Ask TPA question that I haven't researched yet. And this reminds me of that. So what is there. It's totally cute. It's extremely well done. I just don't know how useful. Yeah, like that was a challenge. So, what notebook is out there that's not Tomoe River, but is an A5 365 page type of notebook? Mystic Rain X, thank you for the Mystic Rain. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. My alerts aren't working, so thank you so much. So we need a large paper notebook. Cosmo Air Light. Those are only about 200, right? Is there such an animal as a non-Tomoe extra large notebook, right? Because of the Tomoes, you can get almost 400 pages in there. But like a 350 page. The only one I know of, do you remember the, they sold it at Barnes & Noble. It was Grid, McElrius. Stayology is not Tomoe River. Are those 365? Those might be. Stayology might be the answer. That McElrius, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. That's the only one I've been able to think of. Can y'all think of anything else? I don't even know if they still make that. Let me look it up. Cosmo has one that's 384. Oh, okay. Who's that from? Is that from Masubi? Best line, 360 pages journal. Cool. How big are the Taroko notebooks? Oh, this is good. Oh, look, they mentioned the McElrius. Okay, good. So maybe it's the Stayology. That McElrius is a challenge because it's a brick. Right? It might even be like 500 pages. Oh, wow. Look at this. Wow. That's crazy. Okay. I like it. Not with those lines, though. Let's go blank. Blank for the win. We don't need 9mm rule lines, y'all. Like, very rarely do we need 9mm lines. I guess it's for calligraphy, cursive practice, things like that. Cool. Awesome. Thank y'all. See? This is why it's useful. It's for children. Your children. I'm a children. Bork and Bork, I am with you. I just say Stayology and just go with that. If I start talking like Stology, I feel like that's some like medical term. Okay. Good. Thank you. That helps. Definitely helps. All right, we got more writing to do. We'll wrap up here shortly. She's also one that does the B7 Torah Next paper that seems to be getting good reviews. Torah Next paper. I have not tried that. I'm going to write these down. I just can't do Cosmo Air Light. I don't like the feel. And it's pretty much strictly fountain pen paper for me. All right. Let's keep writing. So these weekend streams, they're just going to be pop-in streams, you know. Get your alert set if you want to come hang out, if you want to come write. Is anyone else writing? I'm writing. We're all grown children here. We're talking about pens and paper. So those notebooks are for us. So if you see me, if you have your alerts on and see me pop in like at a weird time on a weekend or an evening, it's probably just me going in and doing some writing. You know, we'll do more structured streams during the week. You know, the unboxings, the product talks, the Bork and Bork, that's a good question. I'll hit that in a second. The product talk, the ink swabbing. We'll do like structured stuff, the podcast after show. The extra streams will just be literally I have to write more in my journals, in my notebooks. I have to. And if that means I sit on here and write, I'm going to do it. It actually helps me. Like I've talked about a lot of the things that we've talked about today, right? Just in writing. I got to use this. How are the allergies going? It's terrible. It's really bad. If you just logged in, I had to pause to go blow my nose a minute ago because I was sniffling so much. I feel better, like in my chest, but in my head, it's bad. Oh, Bork and Bork, I'm going to answer your question. So I realized not too long ago, as in a few weeks ago, why I wasn't using my pocket notebooks as much. Like we did this whole Pen Addict one with Write notepads. It's a killer notebook. It's like an awesome notebook. And I haven't been using them. And I realized that I really only use my pocket notebooks when I leave the house. And pandemic times, guess what? I wasn't leaving the house very much. So now that Midori does an A5 368 page dot grid. I got to look into that. So I have to, now that I'm leaving the house more, say like my son's baseball practice where I just go sit. And like I'm not actively doing anything except taking him into baseball practice and sitting. I usually sit and watch, but there's nothing to really watch. So I've been taking my Write notepads notebook and just going to town. I've just been writing and writing and writing and writing. So these field notes will now get mixed in. I'm pointing because they're sitting right here. These field notes will now get mixed into that rotation. So I'm going to finish. Do I have it in here? I don't have the notebook I've been using in here. It's awesome. It's thrashed. It's dirty. The cover's bent. You know, that's the way I like to use my pocket notebooks. So these field notes are going to go into that next. So I have one. Once I finish with the Write notepads, we'll go with this one. They did a good job with these. These are perfect for me. This is everything I want in just like a basic field notes. Did they switch these to the 70 GSM paper though? What are these? Da, 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 da. It is really hard to read. £60 bright white. So this is the basic. So like the fountain pens won't work good with this, which is great. I rarely use fountain pens in the pocket notebooks, although the Write pads do work well with fountain pens. So I like the Baron Fig pocket notebook. Baron Fig makes good pocket notebooks and hardcover notebooks. Let me see this journal real quick. Okay, I didn't realize this. I'll show y'all this one real quick. So this is great. This is the play. How much is this? $35 out of stock, but hopefully it'll be coming back. Corner perf. Good binding. That's the move. Look at that binding. That is clean. Do you know how hard this is to get this exact cut through all the pages? Good gosh. I have never seen something so clean. There you go. There's a close-up. Yeah, they're doing a close-up because that shouldn't happen. That's seriously impressive. Okay. This looks like the play. I like this. Thank you. This is the one. Those cuts are nuts. All right. Love it. That's my favorite. This is Midori MD Notebook Journal A5 one day one page dot grid, but there's no rules to it, right? It's just open pages. It's currently sold out, but they must be getting more in because you can get a restock notification. They have the blank one in stock. What is frame? So there's the blank one. Same pages. Okay. Blank, and they have these little they have these little guidelines at the bottom here. I don't know for what. Maybe just for days and dates, page numbers, things like that. And what is this frame one? Oh, that's interesting. So this has pre-built indexing up top for you to fill in day, date, topic, headers, things like that. I have not seen these before. This grouping of the one day, one page thing. So 365. Well, you're in luck, Schmebelin. These are sold out except for the blank. They're new this year? Okay. That makes sense because I hadn't seen these. Yeah, Tony. Tony is the guru. Why have I not noticed that before? I agree completely. I wish it was a little less yellow. I feel that. You think the MD's toothy? Do you like bank paper even, supposing? I'm curious because I like bank paper, so the Midori doesn't bother me. And I'd say the bank paper is more sandpapery than the Midori. All right. We wrote 2 pages while we were chatting. I think that's good. I can do more. The yellowness is why I don't use MD all the time. I agree. Like, I use it some, but not all the time. The cotton is definitely whiter. It's not nearly as yellow. Excuse me, y'all. My allergies are firing up. We're going to have to go take another break in a second. I only got 2 sentences. Cub fan Marty, it's greater than 0 sentences. That's what I can say. Wow, a Saturday morning stream, as I say it, as I crawl toward coffee. Yeah, I'm on cup 3 is just about done. No, I don't like bank paper. Yeah, yuck. There you go. There you go. So yeah, for some reason, I've really latched on to bank paper. I did my 5-second journal. Good job. Good job by you. We're going to put these pens away before they all run off. We're going to wrap it up here in a minute. Fun stream. Thank y'all for letting me come on and write and ramble. I'm going to do this more often. We're just going to have, sometimes when I feel like writing, I'm just going to turn on the stream. I don't like quiet, which is why I'm not necessarily a good journaler, right? I don't like quiet. So if having y'all here to talk to helps me journal, I'm going to take advantage of that. That sounds that sounds a little bit weird, but it gets my thoughts going, my rambling going. Been a good writing sewing companion for today. Thank you, Openness. Yeah, like listen to music while journaling. I've totally fixed this today to have the music in here, and I don't know why it's working because my test worked. So yes, if I'm gonna do it on my own, Kate, you're absolutely right. I will put on music or put in my headphones or something like that. I need to do that, but I don't like quiet. So I might just jump on here and go. Like, the chat is loud. The chat is the best. Like, I wrote 2 pages in my journal. I mean, you can't argue with that, right? What was that Etsy shop again? Danica58, DANIKA58. I wrote that one down so we can bring it up on the stream. I mean, on the podcast this week for that STBA question. If you turn on text to speech, I've looked at the bit donation text to speech. George, thank you, Miss G's Crafties. Look, we're trying to remember to raid people. George's agenda. Let me get over here. Let's go raid. Raid. We gotta raid people. Grassy ass. That's like a Pencil Island joke. All right. Ooh, George's agenda. Don't tell her. Don't tell her. We're gonna sneak in there. Make sure when you go, you give all the pin emotes. Oh, let's go. It's on. It is on. All right, we're starting the raid now. We're going to head over in a second. Thank you for the reminder, Miss G's Crafties. Y'all go follow Miss G's Crafties. We're going to raid her one day. I might be back tonight, tomorrow, whenever. Bye. Thanks.
Raid. But we are working on Bork, thank you for the follow. We're working on calligraphy worksheets for the Caitlin style calligraphy from the Caitlin Knock. So let me show you the style that I'm working on. So we're working on letter worksheets, this is